What's up, guys? Jaythestingray here. Testing out a new webcam here. Wanted to do a new video on top 10 horror flicks of 2012, and I'm gonna post this as a video response to my buddy Savini 1979. I'm gonna preface this video saying that, of course, I haven't seen all the stuff I want to from 2012, so you know, not going to be a complete list. A lot of foreign stuff has not been released here, and I'm not willing to go, look for torrents and stuff like a lot of folks do. I want to see an actual release, either buy it or rent it somewhere. So, still waiting on, a lot of stuff from the year. And I gotta say, man, I wasn't really impressed with very much I saw. A lot of stuff I had pretty high expectations for, wasn't all that great. I can't really, it was kind of hard to even put this list together. There's a lot of stuff I saw that shouldn't even have been on this list, but, I don't know. If I'd gone anything past 10, it would have been a lot of garbage on there just because a lot of stuff I've seen I wasn't impressed with. So 2012, not that great. Hopefully 2013 to be a little better. But number one, I've got the film Excision, and that's the directed by Richard Bates, and it stars Tracy Lords, has a small role as the mother, and Anne Lynn McCord is the lead in that, and it also stars somebody from Modern Family, I believe, Ariel Winter. I believe she's in Modern Family. But yeah, the reason I think I enjoyed this one so much is I was just blown away by it. It was so different. It went in a different direction than what I was expecting. It's really a horror comedy, but I'd really recommend you guys check it out. Um, let's see, number two, I've got The Pact, and that's directed by Nicholas McCarthy, based on a short film from a year or two earlier, and it stars Casper Van Dien and Katie Lotz. Recently reviewed this on the House of Horror a couple weeks ago, and I really enjoyed this one. Another film I was kind of blown away by, how much I enjoyed it. Wasn't expecting to get much out of it, but a friend of mine on YouTube, Pizzow, reviewed it and recommended it, and it's the last time I checked, it was still on Netflix streaming to watch on there. So, next film I have is VHS. Of course, everybody knows about VHS. Probably one of the most hyped movies of the year, and that's another reason why it's on my list. Because even with all that hype, I waited until it had been out on DVD, Blu-ray for a little while before I even saw it. I know there was a torrent floating around of it, but I never bothered to check it out. I just heard a lot of negative talk about the movie, and this is one of those films. It seems like you either, love it or you absolutely hate the film. And I don't really understand why a lot of horror films hate this movie. I understand, it's an anthology film. Not all the stories are awesome. I think they're all passable, and I think there's a couple stories in there that are really good. And I just had a lot of fun with the film. I don't know if it's the reason it hit me at the right time or what, but really enjoyed it. And I like anthology films. I'd like to see more of them come out, and this is an independent horror film that really got a push mainstream by horror fans and non-horror fans alike. So that's kind of cool. A lot of big name modern directors in there. A lot of Ty West I know is in there, and a few other guys. I know they've got a sequel, s-vhs, coming out very soon. I think 2013 is set for release. So look forward to seeing that as well. Next one I have is Playback, and that's another independent film. Go check that one out. It was another one I watched on, I believe, Netflix Instant. I may have got the DVD or the Blu-ray in of it, but another one, it really caught me off guard by how much I enjoyed it. I'd recommend you check that one out. Next one is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and of course this is a big budget film by Timur Bergmatov. Beck, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Big budget flick. I think maybe this guy's first English-speaking movie, but he specializes in doing, the CGI action scenes. Is what a lot of his films have in it. I know. No, he did the movie Wanted, so I know that was an English-speaking movie too. And I enjoyed Wanted a lot, and I enjoyed this film a lot. It's really like a horror action movie, and really cool. Really really fun film to watch. You know, I wouldn't say that it's something I'm going to go back and revisit, but a lot of fun first time I watched it. Next one is Chained. Of course, that's the one directed by Jennifer Chambers Lynch, David Lynch's daughter. Um, Another one of the big anticipated films of the year. Vincent D'Onofrio stars in there. Of course, I got to see everything he does. He's an amazing actor. He's so great at just being able to transform into the character he's playing, and you know, this is much like all the other, you know, films in which he does that. Just a great film. I've heard a lot of folks talk positively about this one, so I think most people enjoy this one. Probably one I'm not going to revisit as well, but I did enjoy it the time I saw it. Next is The Woman in Black, and this is a throwback to the old school horror films. I think this is a Hammer film, throwback to the old school Hammer films. Stars Daniel Radcliffe. Of course, Daniel Radcliffe's one of the things that kind of turned me off the film. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, not really a fan of his work, but I did enjoy this movie because it's just loaded with suspense, and it does it, you know, old school suspense, and you know, lots of you know, just tension moments with ghosts and stuff like that. Cool movie. I'd highly recommend you check that one out as well. Next one, Paranormal Activity 4. I wasn't a big fan of this one, but like I said, it was hard for me to come up with stuff for this list. By far my least favorite of the Paranormal Activity films, but you know, I did enjoy it. I'll probably never watch it again, but I did enjoy it the time I saw it. Next is The Devil Inside, and I actually liked this movie. I know a lot of people talk shit about it, but I had a lot of fun with it. I saw it in the theater, so that probably is the reason why I enjoyed it so much. It's got that great crowd reaction with it. So, you know, that's probably why I enjoy the film so much. I saw it in the theater and I enjoyed it. People talk shit about the ending, but I thought the ending was kind of cool. I don't know. I like possession films, so I guess I'm guilty of maybe ranking this one a little higher than it should be. And last but not least is Rec 3 Genesis. I enjoyed this film quite a bit. I need to go. There's not a Blu-ray out in the States. There's a Canadian Blu-ray that is going for quite a bit, but hopefully they release a Blu-ray. I'm not going to buy a DVD, but if I have to, I may see if I can find maybe a UK. Hopefully the UK has a Blu-ray that's not region locked. Or if not, I'll have to dust off my region-free player. But yeah, cool film. Probably one of the only ones on this list that I'm actually going to buy, even though it is at the bottom of my list. But this is by far my least favorite of the Rec films. But I did enjoy it quite a bit. Lots of unique stuff in there. Just tons of fun. Good crowd movie, I think. And highly recommend you guys check it out. And hopefully Spain puts out some more stuff here in the future. But it's been my list, man. It's been a tough one. Not a very good year, and you know, let's hope for the best. And you know, there's some stuff out there that you saw in 2012 that you think is good. Let me know. There's a lot of stuff I still need to check out. A lot of stuff released in the UK that has been out for a little while. That's just coming out here now. So look forward to checking all that out. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.